Through the facilities of the Blues Sports Network. For the last time this season, your Quad City Blues are on the air. Good morning, everybody. This is breakfast in Wes Des Moines today at the RecPlex as we get ready for the third place game between the Quad City Blues and their Eastern Division rivals from Dubuque, the Saints. They've played 4 times against each other in the last about 5 weeks, so there's no love lost, literally or figuratively, between these two teams. Rich, what are you expecting in this game after 2 great efforts by the Blues on Friday and Saturday?
Absolutely. You know, what I've heard is that the job's not done. Immediately said by Austin Kwok with menace in his eyes yesterday after taking a tough loss against Omaha. That was the message that he was ready to give to anybody who he talked to. I told him he played a great game. I was talking to he and Brady Husky, and that was the only thing he wanted to talk about, was the job is not done.
Well, that's a great way to look at it. You know, these tournaments this is the first time we've been involved in this. We didn't, the JV didn't make it last year, and we didn't broadcast the 2 varsity games last year.
Right.
But this is a great atmosphere. And, you know, everybody does the same thing, I think. They look at the matchups and they say, well, this team's going to beat this team and this team's going to beat that team.
Right.
And just to show you how wrong things can be, the varsity on Friday, all the top seeds won. 1, 2, 3, and 4 won, setting up, you know, a 1 versus 4 and a 2 versus 3 in the semis yesterday. And in the first game, 2 versus 3, the Oak Leaves defeated Omaha in overtime. So that was a close game. And everybody figured, well, that gives the Oak Leaves the opportunity to play Kansas City for the championship. But a funny thing happened on the way to the finals, and Sioux City had other plans, and they came out and took it to the Kansas City Jets last night. And at one point in the game, with like 6 or 7 minutes left, they had a lead of 7-1. The clock was running on a running clock situation.
That's
now,
crazy.
to their credit, Kansas City came back and scored 3 goals and made it a little closer, but they still will be playing. They'll be playing Omaha today, which a lot of people thought might be the case, but they'll be playing for third place, not first.
Wow.
And, of course, in our division, Blues came in 6th seed. I don't think too many people thought we were going to beat the Oak Leaves on Friday, but we did with that tremendous effort, 3-2, and then had another huge hill yesterday and facing a very good Omaha team. And we led it for, 15-30, about 40 minutes before they got the tying goal, and then they got the winning goal with a minute to go. So, and in fact, in talking to I was listening last night to the Omaha guy during their varsity game, and he thought that our JV game yesterday took a little bit out of some of their players who play both ways.
Really?
And, you know, because he said they're slowing down a little bit as they got to the third period. I believe Omaha led in that game 3-1 before the Oak Leaves came back to make it 3-3, and then they won late in the overtime. So,
wow. All right.
We're waiting to see who's going to be the goaltender. It looks like Starr is skating over to the net, and Harkey is over closer to the bench, so I'm going to guess that's the way it's going to go.
I'd imagine. So, yeah, it was quite a game yesterday. The Blues giving the Lancers all they could handle, and I'd expect more of the same today. The Blues have really been on a mission once they got close to getting to Des Moines and then through this tournament playing absolutely excellent team hockey, passing the puck and supporting each other.
They had won up until that heartbreaking loss yesterday. They had won 8 of 9 games. And, of course, 7 of 8 to end the season. And as we all have been talking about, they needed every single one of those points to get to the playoffs. Any falter along the line, and we would not be here for this weekend. So,
the crowd's going to ramp it up here at 7:35 already. And that's actually been a big part of the Blues. I'm not going to say that the crowd brought success, but the crowd brought energy.
Oh, definitely.
And these varsity boys have been bringing it.
I saw a group of them standing near the doorway when I came in this morning, and I said, you guys have done a great job of bringing the enthusiasm and giving these younger kids some strong backing, and we appreciate it. All right, we're going to start off with that looks like number 39 Thurlow, Covert, and number 8 Filion starting, and on the forward line, Corcoran and Carroll. Not quite ready to. We're going to play the national anthem.
Do the anthem.
Okay.
I'll turn it up over here.
And that may be the first time that they played a national anthem before a JV game all year, because they just do it before the varsity games during the regular season.
Yeah, caught me a little off guard, but that's okay. I like it. I like them to announce who the Zebras are, but I'm going to look on Point Street just to make sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
We've got Ethan Fox, Troy Dubé, and Russell Cole. One of which I know, and 2 of which I don't.
Is Dubé the referee, or do we know that? Doesn't say.
He is.
All right. We are ready to go. Puck is dropped. Taken into the zone by number 9, Mueller. Shot right on goal in the first second.
So Cole is listed first, so I'm assuming that he is the armbanded official, but I couldn't tell you.
Dubuque will be without the services of number 5, Deutsch, who was ejected from yesterday's game for a really bad boarding hit. And he gets a 1-game suspension, so he won't be able to play. Back to Spangler at the point. Her shot is knocked down. Back to the point. She's able to hold it in. Now it's knocked out of the zone. Filion chasing it down. There's a shot right through across the crease, comes to the near side boards, and picked up by, once again, and sent out. Now Corcoran handles it. He's bumped off the puck. It was a delayed icing on that play, or offside rather. Oh, that's lucky we didn't get too many men there. That puck hit the skate of a player exiting the ice surface. Sometimes that'll wind up being a penalty for too many men. Now the puck is sent out along the boards, hits the referee, and the Blues look to come out of the zone. Kwok gets it ahead to Patton. Patton over the blue line, and he's knocked down before he can get a shot away. Now Kwok takes it off. Now it's picked up and set ahead too far for number 38, Heacock. Gets it back to Quinn. Quinn turns just inside his own blue line. Now the puck is back behind the net. Tries the centering pass at the corner of the crease. Blues have to be alert to knock it out of there, and it's picked up by number 9. That is Ethan Quinn. Quinn gets it out along the boards to Patton. Patton's not able to get it out, and it's picked up by number 66, Roseboro. Roseboro puts it high off the board, and it gets out. This is Patton chasing down. Steals the puck, keeps it in. He's bumped into the boards, and the puck comes out. And Quinn is unable to stop it before it gets out of the zone. And it comes to number 52, Hartman, who dumps it back in, picked up by Becken for Dubuque. Sends it out to number 18, Duvall. Now put back into the blue zone. This is Duvall chasing it back. He's chased back there by number 13. That's Ruiz. Now the puck is loose out in front of the blue zone, taken off in there and sent out to center ice, picked up by number 15. Sends it back to Duvall inside the blue zone, sends it over to Carroll. Carroll's going to play it off the boards ahead, gets it. Puck is tipped into the zone by the Blues, by number 42, Alexander, picked up and sent around to the near sides where Meseric's going to pick it up. His pass for the far side for Sweeney over the line. He's big shot and a big save by Aiden Starr.
Absolutely, as we've seen all weekend long. Starr on his game.
Nice job by Gunnar Carroll of pushing the freshman star wing for this Dubuque team. Cody Sweeney to the outside, not giving him much of an angle to shoot. Got a shot up high, and Starr was able to put the glove up and make a save. Now Dubuque once again. That's number 54, Teedy, loses it. That's sent back, and it's not going to be an icing. And it's picked up by Dubuque. They come back the other way, 2-on-2. Pulse puts it ahead off the boards. And this is number 11, Corcoran's going to chase it down. He gets around Pulse, gets around another man. Sends a pass ahead for Teedy. Now he's got a pass coming. Tried to get it for Corcoran, but pass didn't get through. And now the puck is behind the net. Corcoran hits his man. Puck comes right out in front. They score!
Let's
the Blues score! I'm not sure who's going to get credit for that one.
Teedy probably, it looks like.
Yeah,
Let's go!
And that may be Teedy's first goal of the year.
I think that's Teedy's first goal of the year. And let's go for Alex
And the Blues
Teedy.
are off to a 1-0 lead. Teedy
is the chant. And that's how.
What a time for his first goal of the season.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, Spangler's going to go back and pick it up in her own zone. Takes it behind the net. And comes out to number 9, Muller. Muller over the line. Staying with him nicely is Carroll. Oh, and it gets out all the way. Picked up, and it's sent out. That's not going to be an icing. That's going to come right on goal as the Blues are the ones that sent it down. Comes to number 11, Corcoran. He sends a pass ahead, comes to Blues, put it in deep. That's going to go right on goal, but before it gets there, it's picked up by number 2, Cruiser.
Yeah, Cody Cruiser.
Yep. Now the puck is sent down. Looks like the Saints are in the middle of a line change, so the Blues are able to send it back in their own zone, take it out, and now tries to get it ahead to Covert. And Covert knocks it ahead where it's picked up by Becken, number 23. He sends it across. That's going to be an icing. That's going to go all the way down for an icing against Dubuque.
Yes, that was absolutely Alex Teedy's first goal of the season. He had 2 assists in Fremont, but those were his only points of the year. And what an optimal time to get one in the back of the net. Let's go.
Was there any assist on that? Did you hear?
I did not, but
okay.
I will double-check point streak again.
All right. Face-off to the right of the Dubuque goaltender. Linesman gets positioned on the blue line. And now puck right in the crease, right in front, and that's number 31, I believe. Is that Baumer, the goaltender?
Again, 31 for sure.
Okay.
That is, scroll phone, please. Colton Stoll, which is their number 1 10.
Okay. I had a wrong number on my sheet here. All right, this is Mueller. Mueller tries to get one in front, comes back to the point to Roseboro. Roseboro is going to wire and fire one, is knocked down by the defense, and Colton Stoll is able to make the stop. I don't know what happened on that Thiede goal. It just looked like it dribbled out from behind the net, and somehow Thiede either got a stick or a skate on it, and it rolled into the net, and it really caught Stoll by surprise, I think.
Absolutely. So it was an unassisted goal. So
Okay. Al Roseboro sends it in, rolls around to the near side boards, picked up by number 87, Mueller. And now this is Dubuque comes away with it. Sends a pass. Not able to be kept in by, now this is number 34, Sheehy.
It's early.
Puck is not able to be, Blues aren't able to exit the zone cleanly, and Carroll has to pick up at his own zone. Now he plays it high off the boards.
Nice work.
Avoids the referee. And Blues battle for it at center ice. That's number 34, Sheehy. Hartman is knocked down at center ice. And now the Blues look to come back into the zone. They're onside as they enter. Here's a pass across. It's behind Thurlow, and he can't do anything with that pass because it was about 6 feet behind him. Now the puck is in the corner. This is Thede behind the net. Now he's looking for a second goal.
That's right.
And the puck rolls around to the far side. Thurlow puts a hit on a man, and the puck is sent up. And number 34, Sheehy, into the zone. Going to get a shot away. Starr handles it, and then drops it right at his pad and is able to cover up with 9:05 left in the first period, and the Blues leading 1-0.
That Kansas City game yesterday was not only full of goals, it was full of penalties, and I'm noticing that
Corcoran, and fortunately, nice job of back checking there by number 18, Duvall, on the defense for the Blues, and he's going to bring it out of the zone, sends it high off the boards and out to center ice. Husky tries to poke it ahead and then chase after it, but the puck is knocked down and sent over just inside the line to Kwok. Oh, he sends one ahead to Husky.
Missed him by 2 inches.
Yep. Husky puts his man into the boards. The puck comes loose, and it comes out to number 4, Pulse. He's able to exit the zone, and now it's picked up by number 11, Corcoran. Corcoran sends it ahead to Patton, and he did not get a stick on that, so that's going to be an icing against the Blues with 8:09 left in the first period.
I thought Patton might have touched that, but I was screened, so I couldn't tell. Shots on goal 2-2, but those aren't the things that count. On the big board, 1-0. Alex Tady's first goal of the season. Let's go.
Now the puck is loose in the blue zone, comes back to the high slot. They're going to get a shot away. It's deflected to the side of the net. Dubuque picks it up. Here's a man trying to get to shooting position right in front. Puck is loose. Starr looks behind him, but there's nothing there. It's underneath him.
Well,
makes another good save. Good chance there, though, for the Saints.
For sure.
Here's the draw. This is Covert wins the draw, sends it behind the net, comes out around the near side boards to number 2, Cruiser. He's not able to keep it in, and this is Alexander sends it across looking for Jack Wright. Now the puck is sent across the near boards and picked up. Here's a long lead pass. Good play by Roseboro to step up and take that pass away. Now here is, and they got an offside there on Wright. I don't know about that one.
Just barely, It gives me the opportunity for sure the last time this season. The call is offside. OFFSIDE. Please don't put a second S on that unless you're playing soccer or American football.
Here's a face-off just outside the Dubuque blue line. This is number 39, Thurlow. Meserick, number 14, puts it into the blue zone. Now Sweeney controls it in the corner. Tries to take it out. And Sweeney is able to keep it in. And now it's kept in just inside the blue line. Here's a man coming close in. A man's going to get to the net. Now he's knocked away. Now here's a man trying to get the puck right in front, but he's unable to do so. Now this is number 6, I believe.
Yes.
That is Ross. Now Corcoran picks it up behind his own net. Looks to bring it out. Gives it up, though, just inside the circle. And a shot goes right through the crease. Here's a long shot, deflected in front. Behind the net. Comes out in front. Here's a man right in front. And they score. Is that... I assume that's Sweeney.
It was Sweeney. You could tell by the celly aimed at the bench of the Blues. That's his M.O.
Yeah. Funny how we got a misconduct on one of our players for doing that.
Truth.
Coach Dobbs over there talking to my grandson saying, don't try and skate through 3 people to get it out of the zone.
Yeah, get it out.
There's a shot deflected by the goaltender Stahl. Now it's picked up by Patton. He's going to wire and fire.
Woo.
Just missed. Good save by Stahl. Comes around to Carroll. Puck along the boards. There's a long lead pass intercepted and kept in by Husky, who sends it behind the net. Patton tries to send it out in front. He's knocked down. I think Patton is a little bit banged up there. He's not getting up very quick.
Yeah.
Patton is hurt. You got a man down behind the play. Here's Nethery trying to get it to the net. He's taken wide by Carroll. Patton is able to get to the bench. We've got a penalty coming up, and it's going to be a penalty against the Blues, I believe.
It is. Husky for a interference.
Interference?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interference on Husky.
All right, the Blues will be shorthanded for the first time with 5:39 left in the first period. The game is tied at 1. All right, the Blues will have to kill their first penalty of the game if they can. Here's a man moving in, tries to get it in front, and the Blues unable to clear it. Here's the puck is loose right in front, and good job there by Carroll to put a body on that big guy, number 6. That's Ross for Dubuque. He played in that varsity game the other day, I believe. I believe he's one of the players that goes 2 ways.
Sure.
1:48 left. Blues have yet to get it out of the zone on this kill. Now it's kept in. Here's back to Meserick. He gets a shot away. They try and go for the deflection. They use that Ross as a screener in front of the net. He's a big body.
Correct.
Now he tries to get it in front, back to the high slot, back over to the right wing. Here's a shot by Meserick, unable to get through to the net, back to the high slot to Becken. Becken back to Meserick. Shot just misses the far post. Over to Sweeney. Sweeney puts it behind the net. Now here's a man coming right in front.
Off the side of the net.
Yep. As he held the post. Now the Blues still unable to get the puck out of the zone. This is Meserick once again taking it behind the net. All the way around to the other side, back to the point. Sends it over to number 23. That's Becken. Becken walks the line. Sends it into Meserick. He's going to wire and fire. Puck is loose in front, and the Blues are finally able to get it out of the zone.
Well done.
Man, this is number 23, Becken. Becken sends it to Meserick. Meserick just inside the line to Becken. Becken tries to get it in front, and it's knocked down, and the Blues are successful in clearing it. It goes all the way down and right on goal, and Stahl kicks it to the side. And we've got 24 seconds left in the penalty. This is Sweeney over the line, and we got an offside on the right wing over here.
Yep.
Number 9, that was Muller that went over the line before Sweeney could carry it in on the left wing. So with 19 seconds left on the penalty, Blues and Saints still involved in a 1-1 tie with 3:59 left in the period. This is number 27, Kress rather, puts it in and gets around Quinn. He's going to get a shot away, high up, and Starr has to make a big save there.
Yeah, it was coming across and right into the glove.
Yeah, we're down to 7 seconds.
And 3:46 to go in a fast-moving first period thus far.
We're going to finish this period before it's 8 o'clock in the morning, so you know it's early. Now the puck is sent right to the middle. Oh, and the puck just slides by the right post. Now,
penalty killed.
Here's a man right out in, trying to get it out in front. The Blues are back at full and equal strength. Now a man gets it on the side, going to get a shot away. The puck just whizzes by the front of the net. Spangler gets it and puts it in deep. Good. Now Spangler's going to get another shot. Her shot is knocked down by the defense and going to be knocked out to center ice for the first time. And Dubuque puts it back into the zone where it's picked up by Roseboro. Roseboro sends it high off the boards. Back at center ice, picked up by Nethery, who puts it in deep. and sends it around to Quinn. Quinn is hit hard, and that's a head contact. Yep, and he's not getting up quick. The Blues have control of the puck, so they haven't. Oh, nice save by Stoll.
That was definitely a high hit.
Quinn very slow to get up after that head hit on Muller.
Of note, Patton right back on the ice after he was labored getting back to the bench.
Let's see what we get on a call here.
I haven't seen a motion. It's a 2 and 10. Two boys going into the box.
Yep. Corner. Now back to the point, inflected to Patton.
They called it from behind. Interesting.
Gets it over to Carroll. Carroll's going to get it to Husky. Husky takes it behind the net. Now he stops, brings it back to Carroll. Carroll to Husky. Husky going to look to take it around the net. He's bumped off the puck by Sweeney, but he maintains control. Back to Carroll. Carroll's going to fire it. Oh, big save by Stoll, and Blues unable to gather up the rebound, and it comes around to the far side, and it looks like Dubuque's going to get to it first, and they're able to get it cleared out. And that goes all the way down, and that's going to be right on goal.
And
they blew the whistle when Starr
really
put his glove on
whistle,
it.
Yeah,
it was.
But
106 left to go on the penalty to the Blues. Muller. Of course, he won't be back till late in the second period as a result of that misconduct being tacked on to that call. So now we've got a face-off to the left of Aiden Starr in the Blues defensive zone with 106 left on the Blues power play. Corcoran picks up the puck in his own zone. Oh, look at that. Oh,
wow.
Unbelievable. Now the puck is loose along the boards. And sent all the way down. Starr out of the net, leaves it there. And picked up by Carroll. Carroll starts to come out of his own zone, sends it ahead with a nice pass. This is number 8, Filion. Filion takes it around the net. Now he sends it over on the point. There's Roseborough going to walk and wire. Nice save by Stahl.
Yeah, redirect by Covert there.
Now Covert picks up the puck back to Roseborough. Roseborough going to fire it. Nice save by Stahl. Goes to the corner. Once again, this is number 76. Now here's a shot by Filion. He just misses wide to the right. And the puck is cleared out of the zone. That's going to go all the way down.
That'll kill the penalty.
Yeah, there's only 5 seconds left on the power play. They had some good chances there. Actually, the second unit looked better than the first on that power play for the Blues.
Not wrong at all.
Now here's a long pass sent up ahead for Filion. Filion has the puck knocked off his stick. He's unable to get it in. Now here is Sweeney. Sweeney going to try and get to the net. Gets a shot away, and this one's a weak shot, and Starr was able to easily handle it and send it to the corner. Now the puck is loose in front, and the referee apparently lost sight of the puck as he blew the whistle.
No, he pointed in the crease.
Oh, in the crease. Okay.
Yeah, man in the crease.
And all that comes with 32.9 seconds left in the first period in a tie game 1-1.
Injury report from Dr. John Hartman. Quinn got his head into the dasher. He's going to sit for a few shifts, but
all right, the puck comes all the way out of the zone. Now here's a pass ahead to Hartman. Hartman's going to get a shot away. Good save by Stahl. Kicks it to the corner and taken out of there. Kept in by Carroll temporarily, but is controlled there by number 27. That's Kretz. 39, Thurlow. Down to 10 seconds left in the period. Here's a long pass trying to find Meserick, but he's unable to do it. Now Corcoran's going to take it and send it out of the zone. And we got 2 seconds. Too late. There's the shot at the buzzer.
Right at the buzzer.
And that'll do it for the first period with shots on goal. That looks like 5 for the Blues and 6 for Dubuque. Very closely contested first period.
Yeah, and that seems about right based on the way play's been going back and forth very nicely.
You know, one thing we haven't talked about, I just happened to read it last night. It's kind of a surprising thing. The game is tied now. That doesn't mean it's going to be tied at the end of 3 periods. But if it is, we will not play overtime for a third-place game. We will have a 5-man shootout.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's
That's
every other game in the tournament. Now, I don't know about the third place game in the varsity division, but in the JV division, it said that it would be no overtime, no shootout. It would be a 5-person shootout, not a 3.
Huh.
So
Okay.
So we got that to look forward to as a possibility.
I'm going to go with Blues dub in regulation. Let's go with that, please.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Of course we do. All right. Everybody getting a breather. A little bit of instruction from Coach Dobbs and Fournier over there, and switching ends. Down comes Aiden Starr, which we couldn't give him enough superlatives for his play this weekend. He's been absolutely outstanding, and I think every parent that could went and told him so yesterday after that loss, that he's done everything he possibly could to keep the Blues in it and get them to this game.
And he got some heavy praise from the Omaha broadcast team because he really kept their team at bay. And you could tell the mounting tension from the Omaha players as we got down to the middle section of the third period because, they were still down 1 to a team they thought they were going to beat probably pretty easily.
Yeah.
But that didn't diminish their respect for the job that Starr did. And gives you a lot of confidence looking forward to next year that, our goaltending, we're going to lose Steerett, of course, which is a big loss.
Correct.
But that's what happens with seniors. You lose them. You don't get to keep them forever.
Thankfully. I mean, thankfully that goes true for our opponents as well, is what I mean. Not for Riley.
Yeah.
I'd love to have Riley for another year. But there were questions about who's going to step up and be that varsity tendy. And there are no questions anymore, I don't think, in the eyes of hopefully the coaches, but definitely every one of the parents in the stands.
All right, we've got the
teammates.
The Husky, Patton, Kwok line on for the Blues with Thurlow. Thurlow puts it in deep, and the other defenseman right now is Gunnar Carroll. Here's a man trying to get right through, and nice stand up there by Carroll, and the puck comes through to Kwok. Kwok is kind of at a standstill, so he has to just stop and pass it ahead. Good lift of the stick there. And we got a penalty. We got a penalty coming up against Husky. He was already falling down.
Yeah. That's what Husky's saying. 2 minutes for roughing against Husky, which will give us the opportunity for our first BSN penalty kill. Husky calmly trying to plead his case, which isn't going to do us any good.
And he's being told to get in the box and stop talking, apparently.
I mean, as is the wants of the zebra, and that's okay.
All right, let's see what the Blues can do here to kill off another penalty. Puck comes clear to Duvall in the corner. Now picked up, man tries to get it in front, back to the high slot. Over on the right wing looking for number 14, Meserick. That's his position on this power play. He's been over there. He's always over there on the right side with Sweeney on the left. Now the puck is cleared out, and the Blues get it successfully ice the puck, and they kill off the first 25 seconds of the penalty. Patton down there on the lead of the spear on the penalty kill. Here is Sweeney. Deflects it into the zone. He chases after it. Oh, and they're going to call that an icing, even though it looked like Sweeney touched it.
Interesting. The dreaded power play.
They may have ruled I thought he touched it, but maybe he touched it just behind the the center line rather than over it. I don't know.
Correct.
Looked like a good play to me. So there'll be the dreaded power play icing against Dubuque, the DPPI.
You're correct.
Now the puck is clear behind the zone, behind the net for Dubuque as they look to set up their power play as we approach 1:15 left in the Blues penalty. Here they come into the zone. Man takes it into the corner. He's got Ross setting up in front. Now it comes over to Sweeney. Sweeney's going to get a shot away. Big save through a screen by Ross.
Yeah. As you mentioned on their prior power play, Ross set up right in front with the big body, trying to screen, take away Aiden's eyes.
Sweeney did a good job of keeping that puck low so he could get it between the skates of Ross, but fortunately for the Blues, now here's pass over to the right side. Becken sends it in deep. Here's a man trying to get it to Ross. Now, and Sweeney holds it in and just barely keeps it in. And now the Blues are going to send it out and clear it one more time with 15 seconds left to go in the penalty. Good work there by Thurlow to tie them up in their own zone, and that's going to take a little bit more time out. Here comes number 3. Or 13, rather. 13. Now here's the pass behind the net. Corcoran's going to get to it. He has a stick lift, but still able to control the puck, and he's going to get it out to center ice. And now Hartman takes the puck in, but on offside on the other side was number 8 Fillion, I believe. So the Blues have successfully killed off that penalty. We've got 12:27 left to go in the first period. The score is tied at 1. Here is Fillion. His shot tries to use Kretz as a screen, but it goes wide. Now it's kept in over there along the near side, far side boards, rather, and picked up and sent out, intercepted by Carroll. Carroll has it taken away, and now here's number 38. Heacock takes it into the zone. Starr knocks it to the corner where it's kept in by Kretz. And now number 52, that is Hartman, sends it behind the net to number 18, Duvall. Duvall tries to get it out of the zone, but it's kept in. Long shot goes wide of the net where Fillion gets to it, and Kretz is unable to stop it. And now this is Spangler.
Nice job by Mueller.
Mueller does a nice job of getting the puck away. He tries to get it across the middle. A nice job there by the defense. Now here a man is put down just outside the blue line. And back to number 27. That is Nolan Kretz. Picked up there by number 15, Carroll. Carroll's pass is intercepted. Got a man in front. The puck is loose in front and taken out of there by number 6. That's Husky. Husky dumps it into the zone. It's gone. Cruiser goes back to pick it up for Dubuque. Kept in to number 18, Duvall. Sends it back into the behind the net where Patton tries to chase it down. Puck gets away from him, and once again, the Dubuque looks to bring it out of the zone. Duvall shot doesn't get very far into the zone. And Carroll sends it out along the boards to Patton. Patton stops it. He's got 2 men chasing after him. You got to be careful there. And he's able to get it out of the zone as Clock tries to swipe at it. Is unable to get it. Oh, kept by Patton. He puts it into the Dubuque zone. And now the puck is free right in front of us. And it comes to number 7, Sweeney. Sweeney's going to look to get a shot away. Starr deflects it up and over the netting. And that will result in a puck out of play and a face-off in the blue zone.
EQ's coming off the ice back to the locker room after that high, hard hit from behind that ended up in the 2-10 for the Dubuque player.
Now the puck is loose in the face-off circle. Comes back to number 23, Becken. Becken's shot is picked off in the corner and sent out to center ice. And that was tipped by Becken, so there's not going to be any icing. Here is Teedy, beaten to the puck just barely by the Dubuque player. And now they clear it out. This is number 14, Meserick, battling with Corcoran back there as they've been doing for 5 games.
Yeah.
Now here's a man in front. Now he's going to get a shot away and a big save by Starr. And Meserick adds the perfunctory slap at Starr after he's made the save.
All right.
Face off in the far side circle to the left of goaltender Aiden Starr with 9:52 left in the second period. Last game of the year. Corcoran puts it up but not out of the zone. Kept in, and now it's dumped out to center ice. And number 17 goes back to pick it up. Gets it ahead to Ruiz, number 13. Ruiz crosses the line. He's bumped. Starr gets a glove on it. Good job by Thede to lift the stick of the Dubuque forward, and now the Blues look to come out of the zone. Picked up by Now this is number 16.
26.
Into the 26. That's Ruiz. That's right. He battles over there with Roseboro, who goes down. Now the man is in front. We got a man right out in front. Good wraparound attempt. Starr was there to make the save. Now kept in at the point. Back to the right point. There's a long shot.
Good save.
And there's a Tracy Husky shot right into the crest of Aiden Starr, who makes an easy save. Definitely more action to our left in this period.
Oh, for sure. Tell me if you've heard this story before.
Yes.
The Blues JV getting outshot by over half in the second period.
Duvall picks the puck up, tries to get it out, but it's kept in, sent back into the corner. Here's a shot knocked down by Duvall. Duvall backhands it around to the near side where it's going to be picked up by Filion. Here comes Nolan Filion. Now he's going to try and beat his man to the right side. He's crunched along the board on a good solid check by number 27, Kretz. And the puck is loose behind the net. It's going to come around to the near side. Carroll does just enough to keep it in. And they battle for it. That's Pulse, number 24. Dubuque controls the puck inside the blue zone. Husky gets it, sends it around to the far side where the other Pulse, assuming the brother, picks it up.
I would think so.
Now the puck is loose. It comes to Husky. Now here's a man. This is Pulse. Tries to get it in front. Good job there by number 6, Husky, to get it out of danger. And here's a long shot. Deflected to the corner. Who's going to get to it first? That's Ross again. He controls it behind the net. Now he reverses, tries to get it out in front, but nobody there but number 87. And I think the net is off its moorings.
For sure.
So we got a whistle, and play is whistled down with 7:50 to go in the first period. Now we got our shots on goal, 14-6 in favor of Dubuque, which means they've outshot us 8-1 in this period.
Oof. Not the way to get a dub. The Blues are going to have to give some pushback here as we're almost halfway through the second.
They're bringing the face-off outside the zone, which tells me that it was probably a Dubuque player that dislodged it.
Yeah.
So the patent line is out there. They've got the net repaired, and we're ready to continue on here with 7:50 to go in the second period. Puck controlled by off the draw. Comes to Sweeney. Sweeney tries to get around Roseboro. He does, and a big save. Puck is loose in front. It comes back to Cruiser. Cruiser sends it over to the other point. Long shot, knocked down in front. Just whizzes by the post. Now Blues control behind the net. Now the puck is knocked down. Here's Sweeney going to get a shot away. Puck is loose in front, and Starr's reaching for it. And once again,
Max Patton gets tossed to the ice.
A lot of pushing and shoving in front of Starr there.
Yeah, the extra whacks were not appreciated.
Let's see if there's going to be any penalties called.
Nah, I doubt it. Really?
Yeah, there is going to be a penalty.
Okay.
It's going to be Ross for the familiar call it both ways, ref, we're hearing from the left of us. That was number 6, Ross, who looked like he took an extra 3 or 4 digs at the goaltender who was down and had the puck covered, and then they wonder why he gets a penalty.
So we'll have a BSN power play.
Oh, they call it a slash.
Well, slash at the goalie.
All right, let's see what the Blues can do with this power play. They've been badly outshot in this period. Now back to the point to Corcoran. Corcoran sends it over to Carroll. Carroll turns, sends it into the corner to Kwok. Kwok's going to get to it first, tries to center it, but his pass is knocked down. Now it looks like Carroll is just barely able to keep it in. Nice job by Gunnar Carroll. Carroll once again sends it over to Corcoran. Corcoran's going to fire one, and that one we had no net front presence whatsoever on that. And that was an easy save and now the Blues are going to get a penalty. Duke, given that Sweeney's going to be out there, and the more room he has to maneuver, the better off they are.
Correct.
Although Kwok and Husky have kind of the same advantage. Here is
Correct.
Kwok. Kwok sends it around one man. He's pulled down as he tries, and they're not going to call that one. No, here's Meserich, tries to get it out of the zone. It comes in, picked up by the defense in front of Stahl, and now this is Carroll. Sends a pass over, dumps it to Husky. Nice touch pass. Husky's going to fire one. Big save by Stahl. That was a nice touch pass there by Kwok, looking for his center. Husky. Now the Blues control. Now the puck is loose. Better hurry. That's Corcoran going to get back in time as he has to deal with. Now he has puck taken away temporarily by Sweeney. Now the puck is loose. Man going to get to the net. This is Meserich going to go to the rebound, to the backhand.
Nice
and
save.
Unable
What
to
a
make,
save by
unable to
Starr.
score is great save by Starr. 4-on-4. Here is a shot right in front and picked off by Carroll. He gets it out of the zone. And they're going to call that an icing as, no, they rule that he could have played it, and rightly so.
It didn't even get there.
Yeah, that's right. Now here's a long pass intercepted by Duvall. Has to wait for his man to clear the zone. Now he sends it in deep. There's 15 seconds left in the 4-on-4, and then now that's going to be an icing against Dubuque. Coming with 5:29 left in the second period. And 8 seconds left on the Dubuque penalty, and after that is killed off, they will have a 27-second manpower advantage on the minor to Patton. So, just like most of the games that we've played against Dubuque, close.
Yeah, very.
Waiting to pounce on the other team's mistake if you can.
Right.
This is Coverts out there going to take the draw on this power play in the Saints defensive
Nice
zone.
win.
Gets it back to Roseboro. Roseboro's going to send one in. Covert tried to get a stick on it, but he couldn't do it. Now it's in the corner. Be careful where you do with that puck. Or here's a shot right in front. It's knocked down by the defense, and that ends the power play. Or ends
Blues, Blues on the kill.
Yeah. Now the puck is sent. They got 15 seconds left to do something in this. Gets it ahead to Sweeney, but he couldn't hold it on his stick.
Perfect.
And a nice job by Roseboro, who sends it in deep, and Stahl has to play it behind his net with 5 seconds left. And nobody's going to score on this exchange of penalties.
And even strength.
Now here is Duvall, sends it in backwards on a backhand. Ooh, a good play by Filion, but now here comes number 13. That's
23.
Ruiz, or 23, Becken rather. Puck is loose just inside the blue line. And now the Blues are able to get it out as Filion pokes it over the blue line. Now we got 4 players right in front of us digging for it. And it's Ruiz tries to send it. Now he does. Now he sends it back. And Starr plays it off to Roseboro behind the net. Sweeney sends it around to the point. Good play there by number 91, Patton, who's just come on off the bench. Meserich battling there with Roseboro in front. And the puck rolls around to the near side corner where Filion's going to get it. Sends it, but not out as Kretz keeps it in. Here's a shot by Sweeney. Too high, sends it over to the boards and kept out.
Out it comes.
And that's a delayed offsides against Dubuque. And now the Blues are going to get it out. Here's Filion with some speed down the right wing boards. Going to get a shot away. Big save. A rebound. Picked up by Corcoran, but nice save by Stahl.
And then just comes off Brady Husky's
That
blade.
one worked out well for the Blues, but Corcoran's shot was stopped by Stahl and sent in back. No icing on that. We're down to 3:33 in the second.
Let's go.
We're still tied at 1. Here's a backhander by Husky into the corner. Now here's a centering pass to Husky.
Ooh.
Oh, and the goaltender Stahl looked behind him, but I think he was looking behind the net. He knew he had made the save on that. Now back to Corcoran. Corcoran sends it over to Carroll. Carroll's going to walk in wire. Big save by Stahl. And the rebound comes free, and Dubuque has it. And they're going to send it in, a bouncing puck. And they go for a line change. Now Corcoran's going to pick it up. He loses it as he started to come out of the zone. Now he's going to send it out. Kept in, though. The Blues are able to get it out of the zone. They battle for it, sent into the zone where Carroll's going to go pick it up behind the net. Long pass, knocked down nicely there by number 36. And the puck is kicked out of there. And 23, Becken is going to be back to pick it up. but he can't get it out of the zone. The puck is loose. It comes to number 16 or 76, Covert. And the puck looked like it was, here's a man breaking for the net. Carroll's the only man back. And Carroll makes a great play, and Starr is able to make the save. And we got a penalty coming up, and it's going to be against Dubuque. And they touch up behind the net. Dubuque touches up the puck, and that's going to be a roughing penalty against one of the Saints players.
I didn't see that one.
I didn't either. Looks like number 13. Nope. 34. Sheehy is going to go for 2 for roughing with just over 2 minutes to go in the second period.
Updates from John Hartman, Team Doc. J.J. Hartman with a hyperextended elbow, and Quinn out with concussion.
Oh, wow.
After that hit. That's going to be really detrimental for your Blues.
All right, the puck. Blues look to get something started on their power play advantage. It was Patton right in front. He got a shot away, and either Stahl or the defenseman made the save. Now here is Husky. Sends it back to Roseboro. To Husky. Husky going to fire one. Saved by Stahl. Deflected to the corner where Patton picks it up. Sends it back to Corcoran. He gets it. Sends it around to the far side to Kwok. Kwok picks it up. Takes it behind the net. Now he loses the puck. And they're able to send it down. And that hit a Blues player.
Yeah, hit a hand.
On the dasher board. So that... Let's see where they have the face-off.
It's got to be outside. Whew. All right. 1:23 to go in the power play for your Blues. 1:32 in the period.
All right. They decide that the Blues player was not hanging over, so it comes outside the zone, but... Now here is Corcoran going to try and send it into the zone, and it's picked off and sent all the way back. And the Blues are going to have to go back and start this rush from 200 feet away. Here's Roseboro, sends it ahead to Corcoran down the left wing. He's going to carry it. He's going to get hit over there by Ruiz, and the puck is picked off, and the Blues aren't able to keep it in, and it comes all the way back. And now we're down to 54 seconds left in the penalty as Husky goes back to pick it up. 1 minute in the period. There's a puck ahead. Nice pass. Here is Husky into the zone with some speed. He's going to get a shot away. Oh, and he loses it just before he was going to get the shot away. And it's picked off. And now we got a 2-on-2 coming back the other way. This is Ruiz. And he's going to send a long shot in. It goes wide of the net. Number 14, Mesrick, picks it up. Goes after it in the corner. He's 1-on-4, but he's controlling the puck back there.
Yeah, taking time off the penalty.
Now Mesrick. Now he's got Sweeney in front. Fortunately, he can't get to him, and here's a pass ahead looking for number 76, Covert. Covert over the line. He had Filion in the middle, but he couldn't get to him as Duvall sends it back, and we're down to 15 seconds in the second period.
End of the Blues power play.
And
ice. Oh, nope.
No icing. We got a man, 14, Mesrick, sends it in front. 1-0, and that'll do it for the second period. And we come to the end of the second period. The game is still tied at 1 apiece. Shots on goal would have been about 7 for the Blues and 12 for the Saints. So after 2 periods, 1-1, we'll be back with possibly the last period of the year in about 15 minutes. For Rich and Dean, this is Greg. This is Quad City Blues Hockey. All right, we are back for the third period, quite possibly the last period of hockey for the Blues this season. It's the last game, so we're tied, so there's always a possibility. Well, actually, there's not going to be an extra period. There's not going to be overtime in this game. If we're tied after 3 periods, we will go directly to a 5-man shootout, which is something totally different from anything we've done all year, but that's what the rules are for this tournament. So there won't be any extended 3 overtime game in this game, no matter what the score is, because we're going to go to a shootout, and shootouts have a tendency to end pretty quickly. So we'll go through a 5-man shootout situation, and that'll be the end of the season. And the kids will look to start other sports, and the parents will start to spend their money on something else besides hockey.
Or I'm just going to sit at home in my basement and rewatch all of these games and think about how I could have been better.
All right, we are ready to go with the third period. And it's picked up right off the bat by Roseboro. He's going to rush it in along the right wing board, sends it in deep. Now here's a man coming right down the middle as number 9 Muller sends it in deep. Number 20 is going to get to be the first one to the puck. He drives the shot. The puck is loose in front, and Starr puts his glove on it. That was number 20. I don't have a number for him, so he must be one of the kids that didn't play yesterday. Can you read number 20, what his name is?
I will get it. I can't right now.
Or is it 26? Maybe that's 26.
26,
okay,
that's
Ruiz. Okay, yeah, I thought I saw the name Ruiz. All right. Back to the point to Cruiser. Cruiser sends it in. It's knocked down by Mueller for the Blues. He's spun around. The puck comes loose to number 9. That is Mueller again. Sends it around to the far side boards. Here's a man trying to get a shot away. It's knocked out to center ice by number 20, Kwok, and the Blues go for a line change. This is number 23, Becken. Becken gets it out of his own zone back to center ice where Corcoran picks it up just by his blue line, sends it over to Roseboro. And back to center ice. This is number 19, Nethery. Nethery is checked there by Carroll. The Blues are down 2 players. Oh, now here's a man trying to. Good play by Roseboro to clean up. Oh, now we got a man taken down as number 66 Roseboro is taken down. And who's going to go to the box on this one? Looks like
it's 2-4.
24. That is Pulse. He's going to go to the box for 2 minutes. Started to say the Blues are down 2 players.
Yeah.
J.J. Hartman has been ruled out for the rest of the game, I believe, and Ethan Quinn has definitely been ruled out for the rest of the game due to concussion protocol after getting knocked into the boards in the first period. So he's done for the season. Now the puck comes back to Carroll. Carroll's shot is knocked down by the defense. Kwok picks it up in the corner. Blues trying to get something going on their power play. Back to. Now it's over to Corcoran. Corcoran doesn't have much. Oh, there's a shot right through along the ice. Now here's Meseret. Stays on side. Controls the puck. He's going to get it. Now his pass is intercepted by Husky. Husky's 2-on-3 as he enters the zone. Gets around 1, and he loses the puck before he can get the backhander away. Now the puck is in the corner, picked up by Corcoran. Corcoran's going to walk and wire. Puts it right along the ice, but no net front presence. And the puck is iced by Dubuque, sends it all the way down with 1:15 left on the Blues power play. Corcoran overskates in his own zone, and it's picked up by Carroll. Carroll sends it across. Kicked ahead there by Titi, the goal scorer for the Blues. And now it's back to center ice where Carroll is knocked down by Ruiz. Back to Corcoran in his own zone. The Blues have some inexperienced people playing defense because of the injury situation.
Oh, Hartman's back in, actually.
Oh, is he?
There
Okay.
he is right there.
Well, we're missing Quinn from the regular rotation of defensemen. Here is Roseboro. Going to try and get up along the right sideboards. He's knocked down, and the puck is sent into the Dubuque zone, where puck is cleared out of the zone where Roseboro is going to pick it up. Rosie's going to get a lot of ice time this period. Now the puck is
Thurlow.
Just outside the zone as Thurlow. Unfortunately, Dubuque takes it back outside the blue line. So Now it's sent in from well behind the line. Apparently that hit one of the Blues on the way in. There's no icing.
Still in the power play.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Here is Duvall over the line, looking for a centering pass. Gets it over to Thurlow. Thurlow sends it in. Puck is going to Thurlow. Oh, a shot off the goalpost, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
That was Duvall. Got a shot off the goalpost. So now both teams have had goalpost shots. Now here's another trip in front. They don't call that one. Now it's back to the point. Team's back at full strength. There's a shot in front, and Starr makes the save. With both teams back at full and equal strength with 11:20 to go in the third period. And a little gathering of the clan behind the net. I'm not sure what precipitated that, but nothing serious going on. Both teams have a goalpost in this game. And it looks like Dylan Covert was getting a little bit of a lecture there from the linesman, so maybe he was involved in a little bit of action there. They dropped the puck before he was off the ice.
Yeah, that's on them.
When he sends it over for Husky, just too far away, too far ahead, and now a shot right in front by Filion. And now the puck is loose to Kwok behind the net. Kwok sends it back to the point. Carroll has to get it in quickly as the puck was in his skates. Now here is number 8, Filion. Filion walks, fires right on. Good save by Stahl. On a good move by, and Rich, you said it yesterday and the day before, and I'll say it again today. Nolan Filion has looked the best this weekend than he has all year, and I really can't wait to see, how he develops and improves next year. He'll be a big factor on this team next year, I believe.
100%.
All right, here is the faceoff, goes into the corner where it's picked up by number 27. That's Kretz. Kretz gets it out. It's deflected all the way down. They're going to rule that could have been played, so Starr stops it. Puck is loose just behind the net. Now it's in the corner as a man goes down for Dubuque. Looked like he caught an edge there. Here's a nice pass, but a dangerous one.
Yeah, got out of the zone, though, thankfully.
Now,
right back in.
Once again, Gunnar Carroll's going to go back, but it's Roseboro that picks it up behind his net. Less than 10 minutes to play in the season. Now a man knocks Roseboro down, and it's picked up there by the Blues, but taken away and sent back. Picked up by Carroll behind the net. Nice touch pass there by Jack Wright, trying to find Alexander, but it's picked up and sent back in by the Saints as it comes to Roseboro behind the net. Now the puck comes to the front. The man, good save by Starr. Alexander is able to get the puck out of the zone. Patton gets it ahead to Teedy. Teedy to Patton. Patton's going to get a shot away. This is the net to the far side. And that's going to be played by Duvall, and he just dumps a bouncer back in on goal. And it's played off to the side by Cole. Teedy almost stole the puck, but not quite. Now here's Corcoran going to send it to the front. Oh! The puck was deflected, and a great save by Stahl there. And now once again, this is... Oh, and number 13 there, Ruiz lost the puck. He had a 2-on-1 going, and he lost the puck. Now here's a pass ahead to Thurlow. Thurlow stops it and backhands it into the zone. Going to be kept in by Tyler Duvall. Duvall sends one. It's deflected in front by 39 Thurlow, but not on goal. It actually went to the side of the net. Now Hartman gets it in front, and he's trying to find Husky, but he couldn't quite do it. And now that puck is sent all the way down, and that is going to be not. They're going to rule no icing on that, and that's the right call.
Correct.
Here's a pass over to Husky. Husky drops it, sends it in. Handled by Stahl behind the net. Here's Kwok changing it down. Intercepted by Filion. Filion puts it in deep. Back to number 20, Kwok. The puck is loose along the boards. Now we got a man breaking out. That's Nethery, number 14. He's got one man back. He's going to get around Roseboro, get to the net. A shot and a great save by Starr. He's been doing it all weekend. We shouldn't be surprised, but a great save by Starr. As a man got around number 66 Roseboro and went in alone. That was Nethery, but he was stopped. Now here's a pass to Mesrick just ahead of him. That's going to go down, and that is going to be an icing, I believe.
Nope.
Wrong again, Greg. All right, now here we got Husky on a 1-on-2 as he enters the zone. Tries to get around number 27, Kretz. Takes it behind the net but loses control. And now it's picked up by the Saints behind their own net. And here they come out of the zone. Deflected ahead. Looking for number 6. That's number 6, Ross. Now the Blues get control.
No,
Intercepted.
There.
Intercepted. Man's going to get a shot away. Save and made by Starr.
Whoa.
And again, a Dubuque player crashes into him after he clearly had the puck stopped and had it covered. The whistle had blown. And without any help from any Blues, one of those Saint forwards just decided to pay a visit at the doorstep and run into Aiden Starr.
I'm good with the visit. When you're a high school hockey player, you got better breaks than that, I'm sure.
Yeah. There's a shot. Big save by Starr right off the draw. That was number 9, Muller, or 19, rather, Nethery, right off the draw that had a great shot and another big save. Now it's back to the point. Starr gets a glove on that, knocks it down, and the Blues put it off the boards, but not out. Kept in over there along the far boards. Now it's sent across over to the near side boards where, once again, this is Sheehy. Sheehy takes it, tries to get it to the net, but couldn't bring the puck with him. Now there's a long shot deflected by number 36. And the Blues having some trouble getting out of the zone, and now finally it's taken out of the zone for about a second and dumped right back in, and that's going to be an icing against the Blues.
They said he touched it.
Oh, wow.
I didn't see that.
I'm going to have to go back to icing school. Now the puck
maybe it's not you.
In the zone, kept in by Thurlow. And sent around to the far side. This is Heacock, sends it out deep. Don't misplay that. Oh, man, going to get to the net, and he's pulled down, and that's going to be a penalty.
That's a trip for
and
sure.
That's a good call.
Yeah, you got to call. Plain as day.
Unfortunately, Duvall had the puck in his skates, and he couldn't quite control it, and I think that was Meserik that looked like he was going to beat him, and he had to be pulled down, and he was. So
Meserik or Sheehy, either way.
Duvall is going to go to the box for 2 minutes with 5:52. Obviously, with less than 6 minutes left, this is probably the most critical penalty kill of the last game of the season now.
Must kill, yes.
Now let's see what the Blues can do. Here, Corcoran going to send it down all the way right off the bat, so that's a good start to the penalty kill. Stahl plays it behind his net. Husky goes behind as Dubuque starts to come out of the zone. Here's a pass ahead trying to find Meserik. Puck is loose. Number 34 gets it back to the point. Now here is Meserik going to get a shot away. And they score. Meserik scores. A shot from the near right side circle. Starr got a piece of it, but he could not stop it. And they take advantage of that power play to take the lead just into the power play. So the Dubuque has taken a 2-1 lead with 5:24 left in the game. Well, let's see how the Blues respond in the last 5 minutes of the season. Well, we've been talking about Meserik. He is their man on the right side of the power play. He's always down there along the half boards, and they've got a pretty well-constructed power play. And that one worked very well for them as Meserik was able to walk in. He got a good shot away. It was ticketed for the upper right-hand corner. Starr did get part of the glove on it, but he couldn't stop it, and it went behind him into the net. So we find ourselves down by 1. Here is Corcoran. Going to try and get around. Here's a shot right in front. It's knocked to the side. And the puck comes around to number 38, Heacock. He brings it out of the zone. And Carroll picks it up. He's knocked down over there along the half boards, and it comes back to Corcoran, who's going to pick it up behind his own net. He's checked over there. Corcoran regains control, sends it ahead to Kwok. Kwok sends one high off the boards. It's going to be chased down there by Cruiser. into the corner. Over to the far side to number 13. That's Samuel Ruiz. Now we've got another 2-on-1 developing. Good play by Kwok to slow that down and get the puck away.
Way to go, Kwok.
Now here is Husky. Gets around one man, but he's going to get beaten to the puck by Ruiz in the corner. And here comes Becken. Becken tries to find Miller. The puck is too far ahead for him, but the Saints are going to get to the puck first behind the net. Roseboro is back there fighting for it. Now the puck comes out of the zone where it's picked up by number 27, Kretz. Kretz gets it back from his defense partner and looks to come out of the zone. Long pass, misses the mark to Muller, but is picked up by, and they got an offside coming.
Absolutely.
That shot by Patton was through a screen. He used the defenseman as a screen, and at the last second stalled through his glove up. He didn't catch it, but he stopped it with the glove and deflected it to the corner. So good play by the Dubuque goaltender. Comes with 3:25 left in the game. Dubuque leads it 2-1. And let's see what develops here. This is number 52, Tiede. Tiede has our goal today. He takes it into the offensive zone. I'm sorry, 52 is Hartman. 54 is Tiede. Now the puck comes through to Tiede. He's knocked down as the puck rolls into the corner. And Dubuque starts to come out. Now it's knocked off their stick by Hartman and Thurlow. And the puck is ping-ponging all around the Dubuque defensive zone, but the Blues can't stick a fork in it and get a good shot away. Good work there by Tiede, but it's finally dumped out into the Dubuque bench with 2:52 left. Blues are going to make a change it up at least the forward line. And the face-off, because it was directed by a Dubuque stick into their bench, will be in the Blues zone. Kwok, Patton, and Husky. Now Kwok moves over to the far side of the circle. They're going to try and work that play, I think, to get the puck to Corcoran. He's going to fire one, and it's up in the air. Great save by Stahl. I think that might have been over the net anyway, but he made a good stop on it. Now 2-on-2. Comes back Dubuque. Good play there by number 18, Duvall. Puck is taken behind his net by Patton. Patton sends it across. Now it's picked up by Corcoran. He's got to send it back along the boards where Kwok is going to pick it up. We're down to 2:25 in the game. There's a pass ahead for Husky into the zone. Tries to get around one, the other. He's taken off the stick on a nice play by Ross. Good stick work by Ross to take the puck away from Husky. Now here's a pass over to Patton. Patton deflects it into the zone. He's going to get hit there by Becken. Now a centering pass. Oh! Tried to find Husky. And now the puck is loose at center ice as Meserik sends it in deep. And Carroll has to go back and pick it up. We got less than 2 minutes left. And this is Husky behind his own net. Sends a pass ahead, tries to get it off the stick of Patton, but he wasn't able to do it. So that's going to be an icing against the Blues with 1:42 left in the third period. A few minutes before 9 o'clock here on a Sunday morning in West Des Moines, and the season's going to end here in the next either 3 to 5 minutes or 8 to 10 minutes, depending on what the Blues can do here.
Correct. One way or the other. Out.
All right, they're going to move Ruiz out and bring in number 26. Ruiz. That is another Ruiz. So,
interchangeable parts.
Yep, here's the shot. Comes around to the far side. Picked up there by Ruiz. He tries to get it in front, and the puck is sent behind the net. The Saints still control the puck behind the Blues net. The Blues are going to have to get that puck away. Good battle there between Covert. Now, here's a pass ahead, trying to find Mueller. Mueller can't bring it into the zone. He's knocked down. Ruiz picks it up for Dubuque, sends it back. We got 1:10 to play in the game. And the puck is sent up into the bench off the stick of Covert, so that'll be outside the zone. A faceoff just outside the Dubuque blue line with 1:06 left. Shots on goal now, Dubuque 25, the Blues 18.
You got to figure a timeout's coming.
Yeah.
And there it is.
And there it is. Yep.
Starr's going to be headed for the bench if they can get it deep, I am sure.
This is a little reminiscent of the situation. It was 1-0 against Waterloo about a month ago.
Yeah.
And we called a timeout, and the play was to have Husky win the draw to Patton and drop it back to Corcoran at the line.
Yep.
And it worked like a charm, and Corcoran's shot found its way to the back of the net. And then the Blues followed that up less than 2 minutes later with a game winner on a shot by Otten.
Yep.
So I'm not expecting that to happen. I don't think we're going to get 2 goals in the last minute and 6, although I would take them.
Yeah, as we all would watching this channel, I'd imagine.
Well, if that goal by Meserick holds up, he's a kid we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. Hard-nosed kid that plays the game aggressively. He's feisty,
yeah,
but he finds himself in the right place at the right time.
Yeah,
and,
I respect that. Right to the line. Absolutely, and that's the way this game is designed to be played. Yeah,
he's one of those players you don't like to play against, but you respect the way he plays the game and what he does.
100%. 100%.
All right, timeout has expired, and the Blues are going to send out Husky, Kwok, Patton, Corcoran, Filion, and Carroll. No goaltender. Stars on the bench. So the Blues need to control this draw and see what they can make happen here, because if Dubuque gets a shot at the open net, we could be looking at a 2-goal deficit before you know it.
Right.
1:06 to play. Here we go. Puck does not come exactly where we want it. Here's Carroll. Gets to it, puts it in. Going to fire it. It's shot off the side of the net. Blues going to try and control it from behind the net. Oh, their man's going to get a long shot, and that's not going to go far enough for an icing, and it's not going to be on the empty net. So the Blues are going to pick it up. This is Carroll. Carroll sends it ahead, tries to get it ahead to Patton. Patton chasing it, but he's not going to be the first one to it. Kept in temporarily, and now sent all the way down, and that is going to be an icing. So that gives the Blues a chance with 36.4 seconds left. No goaltender. There'll be a face-off in the Dubuque zone to the far side. Here, puck comes behind the net. This is Filion. Filion back to Carroll. Carroll's going to walk, get it back to Filion, back to Carroll. Carroll's going to let one go, but it's off the net. Corcoran's going to chase it down along the half boards, looking to try and get a shot away. It's right on goal. Stoll doesn't know where it is. Woo! Corcoran is knocked down as he got to the net, but that was a good save by Stahl.
Yeah.
I don't think he knew where it was originally.
No, not at all.
But apparently he did have control of it. So that stops play with 17.6 seconds left. Blues still trail it by 2-1, and there'll be another face-off. And let's see what they can do on this one. Husky going to try and win that draw. Puck is loose in the circle. No one's got it yet. Now a long shot. That's going to go down and miss the net, but the Blues are going to have less than 10 seconds to come back. Here is Carroll. He's got to get that puck up to Kwok, and he doesn't do it, and it's sent back to Dubuque, and they're going to wind out this time, and that is the end of the game. In the third place consolation championship goes to the Dubuque Saints as they beat the Blues today 2-1. You might say they have won the championship of Eastern Iowa with a 2-1 victory over the Blues, but good effort by both teams.
The Blues acquitted them very, very well, themselves very, very well in this tournament. Lots to build on for next year.
Absolutely.
Nobody should be hanging their heads for a moment after this.
We're going to stay with it while we watch the handshake line go through. We got Aiden Starr leading the Blues handshake line, and here comes Stahl for Dubuque. Great job by both goaltenders today. And they go through the line. Going through the line. Handshakes, good sportsmanship from everybody involved. And the season comes to an end in Wes Des Moines as Dubuque wins the final game of the season against the Blues by a score of 2-1. and it probably will set up a lot of really good games coming up next year for the Blues. So, coach is going through the line.
All right, let's kill it.
All right, that'll do it for the Blues season for BSN for the 2022-23 season. Rich and I have enjoyed doing these games for you, and of course, Dean is